We are going to move to ban TikTok because it poses a significant threat to the American people.
The TikTok ban hearing just happened today, so here's a simple explanation of everything that happened. I watched the entire hearing and read both of the proposed bills that were introduced today. The first had less to do with banning TikTok and more to do with stopping data brokers from selling American data to countries like China and Russia. The second bill is where it gets a little more interesting. This bill, if turned into law, would stop any American from being able to use TikTok. And here's what's weird. The way they would do this is by fining any app store that allows someone to download TikTok $5,000 per user. And they would fine any internet hosting service that allows someone to access TikTok $500 per user. So if the ban came into effect tomorrow, you wouldn't be able to download TikTok and the TikTok app and website wouldn't work anymore. I tried looking, but there's nothing in the bills that talks about what would happen to someone if they somehow managed to access TikTok despite these regulations. But these bills still are in the drafting stage, so it could be added later on down the road. The main thing I noticed is that almost all of the things they said about TikTok could be said about almost every other social media app. They kept making it sound like TikTok is just a constant stream of Chinese propaganda, which I don't know about you, but for me, it's not. The good thing is that this bill still has to go through the House, the Senate, and then be signed by the president before it's turned into law. I think it's so funny that this is what the US government is focusing on when there's literally apps out there like Temu that have histories of collecting private information. Way more than TikTok. But let me know what you guys think about this whole situation down in the comments.
The first vote in a new effort to ban TikTok was put on today by the House Energy Committee, and it passed unanimously. That means that it will be going forward. Now, to be clear, this is not saying that TikTok is now banned on all US phones. However, it is going forward in the voting process in which the bill could be enacted. The fact that this was a unanimous vote just blows my mind, but let me tell you some details about what this could mean if it goes through and actually becomes a law. Essentially, here's how it works. So if this gets passed, TikTok will have 5 months to go ahead and sell off all of its shares of ByteDance, or ByteDance getting divested from the company itself so that they have no ownership inside. Because of course, the whole worry is, what about Chinese companies? Even though TikTok has made it clear that all their servers are on US protected domain with a third oversight company by Oracle, who can check to make sure that nothing's being leaked to the Chinese government, unlike Facebook, who leaks information to the Chinese government. Anyway, they have to get rid of all Chinese ownership in 5 months, or else they will be banned from the Apple Store as well as the Google Store. That's only if this passes, but the fact that it's already unanimous and a bipartisan bill and it's moving forward means it might. Call your Congress.
So we are going to move to ban TikTok because it poses a significant threat to the American people.
Okay, so while we're having hearings on threats to the American people, do we want to have a hearing on the fact that the cost of living is so high that 80% of the country can barely even afford to live right now, that home ownership has basically become a fantasy for 90% of people in the country, the fact that we're all one broken ankle away from being completely bankrupt because of the cost of healthcare and how high it is, the fact that there's like a mental health epidemic that's resulting in mass atrocities that happen all the time, and parents need to be afraid to send their kids to school because they might get or the fact that the only two presidential candidates that we have to choose from are both senile and have very clear signs of cognitive decline. And I could keep going like this for a while, but I'll stop there. Do we want to have a hearing on any of those things?
Okay. I love this game. I've seen this online. I'm going to double it and give it to the next guy.
Oh yeah, that is a really fun game. Where did you see it being played?
On TikTok. I mean, damn it.
So Congress is planning a total ban of TikTok? And when I put this on, I mean business. Why y'all trying to ban TikTok? You're not trying to ban Facebook. You're not trying to ban Instagram. You're not trying to ban Snapchat. You're not trying to ban Twitter. Why are y'all trying to ban TikTok? We ain't doing nothing. We're having fun. For all the creators out there, what we gonna do? We gotta come together right now. We gotta come together right now.
Two things about this TikTok ban that they're trying to do, that Congress is trying to pass the bill to ban TikTok. One, why during an election year do you want to ban TikTok so people don't have freedom of speech to talk about what they want to talk about on here? Why do you want to eliminate people sharing their opinions during an election year? And two, it is the main source of income for a lot of families and small businesses. And tell me, why do you want to ban TikTok? But when I filed my taxes, which I did a couple weeks ago, you sure want your cut of the income that I earned on TikTok. You want your money. You want your money from a site that you want to ban. So I have to pay you, government. I have to pay you your money, yet you want to ban the way how I made the money. Make it make fucking sense.
Well, guys, it looks like a ban on TikTok might actually be serious this time, because a House panel just voted 50-0 to approve a bill that will lead to TikTok being completely banned from the U.S. unless they sell in 180 days. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys got this when TikTok sent it out to everyone, telling them that we need to call up our congressmen and try to get them to not, shut down TikTok or force them to sell. But a lot of people didn't take it serious because they've been trying to ban TikTok for a while now. Well, they basically just got one step closer into TikTok getting banned. If you guys remember, the reason they want to ban TikTok so bad is because they feel like it is a China-owned company and they're leaking our information to China, even though they have never been able to show any proof of this actually happening. They basically want it to be fully under United States control. Basically, what it seems like is they just want to tax it, bro. Like, we know the truth. Y'all just want to tax TikTok. TikTok making so much money, the economy looking crazy. Y'all want some easy bread, so that's what's going on right now. But the House passes the bill, next is Senate, then next is the president. And if the president say, yup, we going for it, or he doesn't sign off on it in 10 days, it automatically goes through. So it's either TikTok sells or no more TikTok. That's crazy. What do you guys think about this?
So I log on to my TikTok and up prompts this page talking about your United States Congress is trying to ban TikTok. Please call your representatives if you disagree. So you know what I did? Bitch, I called, and this lady answers, and I said, hi, I am calling to speak to my representative because I do not agree with the TikTok ban. And this lady says, it's not actually a ban. We are just trying to force them to sell. And I said, ma'am, do we not live in the United States? Are we not a capitalist country? How are you going to force somebody to sell their company? It's giving me PTSD of colonization. You are trying to take something that you didn't come up with and call it as your own because you can't control it. We are just so sick of Democrats and Republicans because y'all are like the same dog, just a different kind of flea. And it all makes me itch. Y'all are just mad because you can't control this company. The music industry is mad because they can't control this company. Y'all are mad because information is being put out that y'all can't control. Just call it what it is, honey. And talking about security, my whole cheek. We are over here funding wars that not all Americans agree upon, and we are putting ourselves in danger because of that. And you are upset over an app? An app? That's really what we are concerned about when eggs are costing $15.99? A country where if you're not rich, they're gonna let you, and you are worried about a music app? Nah, absolutely not.
I called my congressman before waiting in line here at Dunkin'. With the TikTok ban bill happening today, I explained to the congressman that TikTok and TikTok Shop has allowed me to curate a platform, create a loyal fan base of followers and friends through here, and to run a successful small business to where I can stay off disability as an autistic adult and to be able to take care of my children. And I explained how, it's given me the ability to be a tax-paying citizen and not have to, be on disability due to heart conditions as well that I have that are serious. They're not life-threatening. I'm not dying. I don't have cancer. I'm not making those kind of claims. But they're serious heart conditions that affect my day-to-day life. I am chronically ill. I suffer from chronic pain. So And I explained how TikTok and TikTok Shop gave me that platform to, not have to feel like a burden on everybody else. And I hope you guys will help defend all the small businesses and creators in their First Amendment right and the ability to, have financial abundance and financial freedom. Because that's what truly the backbone of TikTok and TikTok Shop is providing people a platform like me who you don't know me from any other person, but yet I've been given a platform to be able to create something beautiful to provide beautiful quality products at affordable pricing, because that's what it's really about, is creating a loyal fan base. So please, guys, don't forget to call your congressman.
I'm not even gonna lie. A few things about this whole thing that were a little interesting to me are the fact that everybody was able to unanimously agree this was something that they wanted to go ahead and proceed with the ban of, as far as banning TikTok. Definitely didn't see the unity coming. I do see both sides here, how it could be an issue as far as we don't want certain information to be leaked from the American people, but I also do see where a lot of TikTokers are coming from, because this is a way that a lot of people have made their livelihood, selling products, TikTok Shop, the Creator Fund, things of this sort. A lot of people are trying to grow their influence online to get brand sponsorships and growing their businesses, networking. Now, we do have other platforms, and I'm sure other platforms will be coming out, but a lot of people have grown a following on TikTok where they have a lot of support. Not only that, a lot of people share a lot of information on TikTok, share stories, and just information that may be helpful to someone else. I've learned a lot from TikTok. I think a lot of people have learned a lot from TikTok. You can learn something really quick on TikTok just by a quick video, and you can see multiple different perspectives and opinions. I don't know what the outcome of this will be. However, what do you guys think below? Are you for the ban? Are you against it? Let me know down below. And if you like this video, make sure to watch this video right here, because you'll probably like that too. And until next time, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.